In this video, we're going to talk about how to find the greatest common factor of a number, or of two numbers. And the greatest common factor is the highest number that both numbers have as a factor. Sometimes it's going to be a prime number, but it doesn't have to be. So let's look. What are our steps? First, use a factor tree to write the prime factorization of both numbers. Then, you want to list the common prime factors of the numbers. And then 3, multiply the common prime factors. Now there will be times when you can look at a number and not have to go through all these steps, but until then, we're going to follow these steps. So let's do a couple of examples. So, first one, find the greatest common factor of 12 and 18. GCF is just a way of writing greatest common factor. So 12, if we make our factor tree, see, we know that it can be 3 and 4. Now, 3 can't go any further, so it's prime. 4, however, can become 2 and 2. So we know that here we're going to have 2 times 2 times 3. 18 can be 3 times 6. Again, 3 is prime. Whoops, I forgot to circle over here. 6 becomes 2 and 3. So for this one, we have 2 times 3 times 3. So what factors do both numbers have in common? Well, they both have a 2. So I'm going to cross out one of the 2's. They both have a 3. Now remember, the last step of finding the greatest common factor was to multiply their common factors. So 2 times 3 gives us 6. So the GCF of 12 and 18 would be 6. Let's do one more example. Greatest common factor, or GCF, of 14 and 21. 14, you know, can break down into 2 and 7. Both of these happen to be prime. We're done with that tree. 21 can break down into 3 and 7. Again, both are prime. What is the only number that they have in common? 14 has a 2, 21 does not. 21 has a 3, 14 does not, but both have a 7. So our GCF here would be 7. Now, in your notes, you have 2 more examples of greatest common factor problems. Please do those on your own.